Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review. Yep, still crappy. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about a topic, man, that, really is in one way, shape, or form near and dear to our heart, as well as our past upbringing, but definitely is not part of our current lifestyle or anytime soon is it going to re-inject and reinvigorate our lifestyle to accommodate it as being, kind of a staple within it. So, of course, we were talking about poor old Saturday Night Live. So, poor old Saturday Night Live, what can be said about, this show that's been on for years and years and decades that has had such great moments and great actors and great characters and great movie spin-offs come about it and great people that, became celebrities and, just kind of world renowned for their humor and their acting and, their ideas and their abilities. Saturday Night Live is a nice little starting ground for all sorts of ideas and people and, things of that nature. Now, why do we say poor old SNL? Well, that is because, man, currently, Saturday Night Live is nothing like, and, it's not even just currently, it's within the last probably at least 5-10 years. Saturday Night Live is nothing like it once was or anything like that. Now, you can, of course, always say that, well, cast changes and eras and, people coming and going. There's always something mixing up and writers coming and leaving, whatever. The thing is that whenever a lot of these like older things, and it could just be a generational gap thing, maybe people find that shit hilarious nowadays, anytime they see just ridiculous, stupid jokes, people are like, oh wow, this is the best show ever. We don't know, we don't talk to our mom about it when she watches it. Ma, dinner tonight, we're going to talk about SNL, and, because we know you still watch it, and kind of get your thoughts on it. Maybe we should have done that before, but, that would lend this to being at least a little more quality, and of course, we're against quality here. We just want crap. And money. Give us money and crap. Mainly money. Man, Saturday Night Live is nothing like it used to be. Nowadays, it's almost like they're striving to just make political points instead of satirizing political points that are made. Make sense? Yes, it does, if you think about it. Saturday Night Live is no longer just commentating on, it is commentating for an agenda, a perspective, and it totally derails the show from having the ability to actually talk about a social issue or something like South Park can do. Because instead of just talking about an issue or making light of a gaffe that, has happened on the world stage or something like that, they are intentionally just trying to spin a narrative or a perspective or shed on purpose intentionally a negative light onto some aspect of an individual, an event, a circumstance. It doesn't matter what it is. Man, it's just not genuine comedy anymore. It's forced comedy with some really, really bad supporting writing and sketches. And this goes and stems to like the length of sketches that they had been doing over the years where, man, you'll have a great idea for a sketch that's going on and it'll hit the 2-minute mark and it's like, okay, yeah, this is great. And then it'll hit the 3-minute mark and the 4-minute mark and you're like, dude, you just took what was a great new sketch or idea and you went from up here on all these great ideas on it, and then you just kept milking it and milking it and milking it, and it just goes downhill and turns to shite. So, Saturday Night Live, feel free to send us a shit ton of money, and, we'll watch your show whenever and give you all sorts of crazy bad ideas to progress with. We're not saying we would do any better, and we know Saturday Night Live's a way better watch than this. We're not saying that it's not. But, it has gone from commentating on to a commentating for, and there's a big difference on that. Hopefully, Lorne Michaels, the current cast and crew, writers, and everything like that can really kind of like take a step back maybe and try and revisit how they go forward, because shows like Saturday Night Live and Kids in the Hall and Mad TV and any of that stuff, the old Monty Python sketches, man, these are necessary and they are great things for society to be able to look at and kind of joke about what's going on and such. But you gotta do it from an independent perspective, and it just seems like there's just a little too much overlap on personal feelings, beliefs, and views, man. That kind of lends its way too much into the script and jokes and routines that they come up with on the show. So makes sense. No, who cares? Give us money. Saturday Night Live. Poor old SNL. What can be said about you? You get a, W, because we're still waiting to, check it out and such. Every time we try and dive back in, just this last Saturday, man, we tried to watch a couple of the sketches, and man, not good, dude. Not good. I don't even think we laughed once, man. And of course, because we watched a couple of sketches, couldn't laugh once, or didn't find anything amusing or funny, man, we didn't watch the show in its entirety. So there could still be good stuff in it, man, but man, we can't get to it because the other stuff we don't like. Who cares? Have a good one, you probably didn't. We'll call it blah, 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 blah.